Dale Earnhardt Jr., Martin Truex Jr., and now Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, your 2012 NASCAR Nationwide Series champion, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And Ricky, I know the first one will always be so special, but you're coming on with the sixth driver to win them back-to-back. Share with us the emotion of this moment.
It's really neat. You know, these guys behind me are what do it all the time, man. It's really cool to be up here and drive these race cars for Jack, for Ford, for Roush Yates, for everybody that puts their heart and soul in this. Cargill beef, NOS, Valvoline, Roush Yates engines are just incredible tonight. You know, Best Buy, Fifth Third, Zest, everybody that helps us with this is just incredible. I'm just glad to be able to do it 2 in a row.
Second half of the race tonight, you had to be very nervous. Thoughts about fuel pressure, thoughts about the car being very, very loose, and an incident almost with a 3-car. How concerned were you?
I wasn't concerned. We were loose. We've had loose race cars before, and we made an adjustment there. And I was questioning how far we should go, but you know, I think we went a little too far to have a run at it there at the end. Got a little too tight, but I can't say enough about these guys. It's been fun. I got to say hey to my granddad at home. He's not doing as well as he needs to be, so I want to say hey to him, and we'll see him soon. But I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody else as well.
Mike Kelly, your crew chief, 2 years in a row, 2 championships in a row, got very emotional talking before the race about having to leave you. What does this mean? You will not be together next year as you go to Sprint Cup. What does it mean to you, what these guys have given you now these last 2 years?
It means we're leaving Trevor in great hands. These guys have done an awesome job. Mike's been a great crew chief to work with, but you know, more than that, he's a great friend. We spend a lot of time together. These guys spend a lot of time on the road together, and can't ask for a better group. So hopefully they can make it 3 in a row next year.
And congratulations, 2 in a row, Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Thank you.
Marty? And of course, the reference to Trevor is Trevor Bayne, who will be taking over in that 6th ride in the NASCAR Nationwide Series next year. So as we still wait for the trophy presentation to be performed, you see the championship up on the podium. Here are the point standings. Elliott Sadler in 2nd, just 1 ahead of Austin Dillon. Sam Hornish Jr. finishes 4th. Michael Annett will be the 5th man on the podium as he beats out Justin Allgaier for that 5th spot. And Danica Patrick rounds out the top 10. Stay with us. We'll come back for the trophy presentation. And now here he is getting ready for a trophy presentation for the 2nd year in a row. Doc, it's all yours.
All right, formal presentation here on the championship stage. Let me introduce NASCAR President Mike Helton to offer his congratulations. Mike?
Thanks, Doc. Ricky, you came out of the box as our reigning champion, being competitive all year long. Having made a couple of comebacks during the season, but you never stopped charging, never stopped driving hard. And we're honored to have you as our 2012 Nationwide Series champion. Congratulations. You, Jack Roush, all your crew guys, all the Roush Racing folks that put the ammunition behind you to give you the opportunity to what you do. It's a great honor to have you as our 2012 champion.
And now to make the trophy presentation from presenting sponsor Nationwide Insurance Executive Vice President Matt Jalkis. Matt?
Ricky, on behalf of the 35,000 associates of the Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and all of our agents and all of our members, it is my honor to present you the 2012 NASCAR Nationwide Series Championship Trophy. Congratulations.
Ricky Stenhouse will hold that trophy high and be very proud of the accomplishments this year. Ricky, 2nd and possibly final Nationwide Championship as you move full-time to NASCAR Sprint Cup next year. Tell the folks and the young Ricky Stenhouse wannabes listening and watching at home what this series has meant to you these last 2 years.
This series has been a lot, from Nationwide Insurance and everybody that works on their behalf to really put this series out there on their side has done a great job. And I can't think of better people to race with. And, you know, for the competitiveness of this series, it's getting more competitive every year. And these races are tough to win. So it's been a great learning experience from all the officials, Joe Balish and his guys. It's an honor to race in this series, and I'll enjoy it every time I get to come back.
Can you believe 2 years ago you were almost looking for a ride, and Jack Roush stuck with you? You said, I understand what it takes. Tony Stewart found you, Jack Roush gave you an opportunity, and now 2 years in a row you stand here as a champion of one of the premier stock car series in the country.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's just a lot of hard work by a lot of hard-working people. So I'm just honored to be in this position. And I don't know if I was looking for a ride, but I was looking for a tool to work on them. So hopefully that's over with, and you know, we can carry this momentum into next year.
Let's bring in Mike Kelly. Mike, come on in here if you would. Championship crew chief Mike Kelly, 2 years in a row. Mike, tell us what this means to you to be able to take this guy from almost not having a ride to being a NASCAR champion back-to-back years.
Man, it means the world to me and all these guys behind me that we stuck together for the last couple of years and worked hard through the tough times. But we also had a lot of really good times. And it all started back in 2010. We watched the banquet from down on the floor when Ricky won the Rookie of the Year, and he said, you know, next year we got to sit up there. And then we did. And last year we sat up there and we said, we don't ever want to sit out there again. And we came back from the banquet and we put a new group of guys together, and Ricky right away said, let's raise the bar. I want to win 6 to 10 races and definitely win this championship. And no one said we couldn't. No one ever turned away. We had fast cars and a lot of good times this year. It's been a lot of fun.
Well done. Let's bring in Jack Roush. And Jack, you're the man who believed in these guys and put this team together and stuck with them. Jack, what does this mean for Roush Fenway and your organization?
Well, it's a bright future for us with Ricky for sure. You know, we've never had a better crew chief driver combination than Mike Kelly and Ricky, and I look forward to seeing them be successful for many years to come. But it certainly is a passing of a guard here with the next generation coming on into their own.
Okay, that's the Drivers' Championship. We still have more presentations here. We reintroduce Mike Helton to make a presentation to the winning car owner champion.
JD, Joe Gibbs Racing's been quite a force in NASCAR across the board, but particularly in the Nationwide Series. And we're honored again to present you the 2012 Car Owner Champion for the NASCAR Series, and congratulate you.
JD Gibbs, 4th time in 5 years you guys have won the Car Owners Championship. What does this say about Joe Gibbs Racing and the organization you built here in the Nationwide Series?
We love Nationwide. It's kind of our training ground. And we've had the amazing thing this year, 6 different drivers, 8 different sponsors, put it all together and wind up where we are. So it's just a blessing to be a part of it. Adam Stevens, our crew chief, just does a great job. His teams. It's hard to do 2 drivers. We had 6. They did a great job.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
JD Gibbs, Joe Gibbs Racing, the Car Owners Champion, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. back-to-back NASCAR Nationwide Series titles.
So that celebration will continue long into the night. The banquet will be held on Monday in Miami, and the celebration just started. And believe it or not, before we know it, we're going to be back racing in February. Let's talk about Daytona, because you can get your 2013 Daytona 500 tickets. All you have to do is call 1-866-GO-NASCAR. Why wait? Do it now. We'll be there. All right, great season. Final thoughts. What do you think?
A lot of great competition. I think the thing that stands out to me is how impressive the Nationwide regulars were this year against the Cup guys and teams coming in here. They won a lot of races. They battled them hard. And to watch Ricky Stenhouse drive this race car is a real pleasure. It's a thrill to watch every lap with this young man. And I just congratulate him on 2 championships. But Elliott Sadler, Austin Dillon, what a great job they did. It was fun watching this.
Yeah, this is such a quality series, and we've got a great champion to watch in the Cup Series next year, and hopefully he'll give us some exciting moments like he has here in the Nationwide Series.
I remember something Rusty said in the pre-race show. Enjoy this championship, because next year life changes when you get in the Cup, right?
It definitely changes. You have to step it up, but I think Ricky Stenhouse is capable of doing that.
Yeah, I see him as being one of those Carl Edwards, Greg Biffle types that Jack Roush has brought along and have done great things in the Sprint Cup Series.
And as we mentioned, it'll be Trevor Bayne